Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. It is going to be a step and dumbbell workout. So just grab a set of dumbbells and a step if you have it. You can also do this off the step, no big deal, just modify as you need. It's a low step and it's going to be a mix of cardio and strength, and let's have some fun. So we're going to have a light warm up here. We're going to straddle that bench and just start tapping it out. Make sure you have your water if you need it. Take little sips as needed. So if you don't have a step, you're just going to tap it in, warming up that inner and outer thigh. Let's march it out nice and wide. Driving those knees up, pumping those arms, getting that blood flowing. Drive those knees up, warm up those abs nice and tight. Always squat down and up right here. Chest is up. I'm gonna get that body nice and warm. We're gonna hold it down and we're gonna flurry the arms right here, getting that heart rate up a little more. Sinking into those heels, chest is up, abs in tight. Flex through the biceps here. We're gonna be working it all today. Let's tap and reach it up right here. Moving through the legs here, down and up. Warming up the obliques, reaching up, over. Let's reach in front, open up the back here. Good. Let's push it down. You're going to give me a hamstring curl and a reach and pull. Getting the back of the legs nice and warm. Stay in that low squat. 4, 3, let's go back to that squat, down and up. Maybe taking it a little deeper now, and maybe touching the step, and then reaching it up. Sinking your heels. Now hold it down and pulse. Make sure you're pushing into your heels and not your toes. And we're going to hold it down, put your hands on the step or the floor and walk it back to a plank. And we're just going to warm up those hip flexors, changing your right foot to your right hand. Open up the chest and bring it back, other side. Set your intention here for your workout. Breathe. Really feel your body and honor your body today. So if something doesn't feel right, maybe today's not the day to push it. But on the other hand, if you feel great, maybe this is the day to push yourself a little more. Everything will be easy to follow. And just I ask that you keep the body moving. Last one. Let's come into downward facing dog and just pedal those heels. You can do one at a time here. We just want to warm up those calves a little bit. And hold them down. And then walk those feet in. Bring it up and just start with a little shuffle side to side. Roll those shoulders up and back. Remember, today's going to be total body, so I want those dumbbells handy. And we're going to tap it out in big circles with those arms. Here we go. Just want to open things up a little more. Both arms. No arms. All right, you should be nice and warm. I'm going to ask you to march it out. Maybe grab your water. Whew. All right. Remember, the intervals will be very easy to follow. So the first one, we're just going to get that heart rate up a little more. We're going to go down, down, up, knee, down, down, up, knee. So we're going to start on the step. Now, if you want to give it a little hop up, go ahead. Takes time to build here, and you want to build slowly. You want to use your core to get that knee up. whole foot on that step. Arms are always an option. We are going to work it all today, getting that heart rate up. Again, that little hop is your option. 4, 3, 2, marching on top. How are we doing? We're going to just get that heart rate up a little more with some easier drills and then pushing it. So this one's going to be a little faster. We're going to start with our right leg down, down, up, up, football run. So it's down, down, up, up. I like to start out with this one. Gets the core engaged. It's low impact. So if you're on the floor, you're just going to go out and in with your legs instead of coming up. Now the fun thing about having a step is you can travel, take it up and back, or you can just stay in place. Every once in a while, keep your eye on your step. Breathe. Three, 2, march it on top. Keep it moving. Maybe pulse it down here for a little added bonus in those legs. We're going to do that again. We're going to lead with the left leg. 4 more. Here we go. Left leg. It's a fun one to start with. Test that agility. Again, you can move up and back. Again, you can just do this on the floor. Just stay on your toes. Your heels are lifted. Breathe. When you can, pick up your pace. That's a good way to add intensity when you're ready. If you're ready. Really stay nice and light on your feet. Really use that core as you come up in the legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Good job. Bring it down. Get 1 dumbbell. We're going to start with a swing. We're going to alternate the arm. So you're going to straddle your bench. Slight toe turn out. We're going to take the weight in our right hand. Swing and switch. Adding that strength component. Keeping that heart rate up. Sit those hips back and then thrust up. If you don't like changing the weight, then just keep it in one hand, or both hands rather. Totally fine. You're only coming up to shoulder height. Again, this one tests your balance, maybe agility, coordination. Warms up the legs a little more. Keep that chest up. Really squeeze through the glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put it down. Woo. Next one. You don't get much rest in between, so take those sips when you need it. We're going to start with lunges. We're just going to tap down towards the step. These are fairly quick. Now, if you touch the step, great. If not, just punch it down. 1 foot's on the step. Notice I'm pivoting a little bit here. The foot that's off the step, the heel is up. You can really play with your speed here. Again, if you want to just keep it here, no big deal. Or punch it down. Just work hard for the interval. These are short intervals, short bursts. You want to feel those legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Get one weight again. All right, we're going to squat side to side, holding that dumbbell. Breathe. So squat, squat. That's all it is. Holding that weight is an option. I love using this step for these side-to-side squats. Breathe. Feeling good, feeling strong. Really challenging those legs with everything we do. Holding that weight strong. Chest is up, shoulders down. Three more. Two more. One more. Good job. Put it down. Good job. March it out. All right, now we're going to do those lunges, but we're going to have our heel down. It's going to be a little bit more dynamic. So you're going to squat, just like we did with the weight, up, side to side. So the difference with this one is your heel goes down, challenging the legs a little more. Again, you can do this on the floor. Breathe. Chest is up. Your option is to touch the step. Your option is to push the arms up. Remember, we're going to hit it all today. Come on, push. Sit back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Grab that one weight again. All right. We're going to add a side leg lift and maybe an overhead press. We're going to have on top, squat, side, squat, up. Squat, side, squat, up. Adding that side leg lift. Now, if you want to, you're going to add an overhead press to that side leg lift. I'm trying to keep up with the beat of the music. It's a good pace. Breathe. Getting those shoulders involved. Couple more. Feels good. These compound exercises are great because they keep that heart rate up. They make them metabolic, keeping that metabolism turned on. Put it down. Good job. So even though that technically wasn't cardio, it felt a little cardio. I'm going to throw my fan on. Woo! All right. All right. Next one, we're going to go down, pop up twice. So again, if you don't like going down with both feet, walk it down, walk it up, jump, jump, walk it down, walk it up, jump, jump. All right. This one I'm going to touch the step as an option. You don't have to. Just a little bit more cardio. Here we go. Jump, jump. You're jumping into a deep squat. Feel these intensities going up. We're building. Breathe. They can do this on the floor. It's a drop squat. Woo! Inner thighs really have to work here. Push. 2 more. Last one. Woo! Good work. Grab one weight. All right. Straddle that bench again. We're going to do a swing and a tricep. So it's a swing and a tricep. So remember we did this with switching the arms? Now we're just holding onto that dumbbell. Getting those triceps involved. Breathe. Come on, total body. Thrust those hips forward. Keep those elbows in. Good. Really work on your form. Go all the way down and all the way up with that tricep extension because you're only doing 1 rep at a time, so you can only go for it. Push. One more. And bring it up. Good job. Put that weight down. Good. Next one, we're going to work the legs a little more. So we're going to work the core a little more with the legs. So you're going to have your hands on the step in a high plank. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. One of my favorites. You're going to be on your tippy toes and lift your heels up. Keep your eyes at your hands instead of up at me. So you may need to watch this one first. Start to drive the legs down. You're on your tippy toes. Now hold it down, and we're going to go up and down. This is just like we did standing. So if you don't like this position, you can tap down from the top. Really challenge that core here. This is great because it keeps those arms working. Try to keep your feet close to your hands. Pick up the pace when you can. I know you're feeling those shoulders. I am too. Reach to the crown of the head. Drive your shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. Take a few shoulder rolls here. I know your shoulders are feeling it after that. Next exercise is going to be for the core. So you're going to bring it down, grab one weight. You know what's coming. We're going to do a twist with an extension and a tricep dip to keep those triceps working. So you don't always need to do 3 sets of 8 just for the triceps. If you're incorporating them in, it's a nice way to get those clean reps in, because sometimes when we do that many reps, our form starts to fall apart. So it's a nice way to build in compound exercises with a lot of reps. So you can start with the feet down, lean back. You're going to twist, up, tricep. Twist, up, tricep. Now if you want to take your feet up, it's going to add a challenge for your core. Twist, up, tricep. Twist, up, tricep. I love these type of workouts because we really don't repeat much, but we repeat some of the same elements. So notice we did this one with the swing, but we're also incorporating shoulders, little chest, little back, definitely obliques. Come on, push. Really get that full rotation. I really want you to take your time with these reps and really take them to that full extension. Maybe go a little further. Let that weight pull you down with control. Hit those deep muscles. We have one more on each side. Last one. Bring it in. Good job. All right, put that weight away. All right. Next one is going to prepare us for those burpees. So I may do this one from the side. We're going to do a half burpee. Now, you can do it on the step, pulling the legs in and out, okay? Or you can have your hands on it lengthwise and go in and out. It's really up to you. I'm going to stay here because you have a better angle to see me, but it's going to give you a sense of that burpee. So we're going to start out with a half burpee. I may just add a few in and outs. So you're going to have your hands on the step, jump back and in, back and in. Now, this is the first part of a burpee, so it's going to eventually go to this. And you don't have to jump on that, but I want you to feel where that's going. Keep your feet wide, especially if you're straddling that bench. You can go to wide to narrow. And again, if you don't like it, you can do taps from a plank. That's totally fine. Or you can keep your feet wide. Again, I'm feeling my shoulders. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Few shoulder rolls. Good job. How we doing? All right. Have a seat on your step. I'm going to finish off those triceps with some dips. We're just going to go for 24 fast reps. We'll repeat that twice. So you're going to keep your back close to your step. Try to spread your fingertips here. Use your feet. Dig them into the ground. Here we go. Make sure you're bending and straightening those elbows. I'm going to do another set here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. That was actually 4 sets of 8. Next time, I'm going to do some with one leg out, some with one leg out. So let's shoot for about 30 reps. We'll do 15 and 15. You can do 12 and 12 if you want. Same pace. It's going to be quick. Add that leg extension if you want. 1, 2. 8, 7, 6. Get ready to change feet. Change feet, don't miss a beat. 8 more will do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Few wrist circles and you are up. Good work. Shake it out. How we doing? I'm going to check my time. We are good. We're going to try to get out of here in about 40 minutes or so. There's a little more work to do. All right, working the legs is one of my favorites because it can be low or a little high impact. So it's an uneven squat. You're going to take this hand down, lift the knee. So if you're squatting, lifting. Now, if you want to add a little pop with that foot that's on the step, go for it. Start whenever you're ready. Now, what you want to think about is driving that knee up. That's where you're going to really feel those obliques. I'm tapping the outside of my foot. One of my favorites. With or without the jump, your call. Just want to make sure both heels go down. It's not a lunge, it's a squat. Only a few more. 3, 2, and 1. See how quick that goes? Grab 2 weights. Recover. All right. We're going to go 1 deadlift, 2 squats. I'm going to go off the step for this. Here we go. Deadlift, squat, squat. Deadlift, squat, squat. I think I'm going to go on the step because my feet feel a little too wide for the squats. There we go. Now you can keep your feet wider. Don't go to the music on this one because the deadlift is a little slower. And the squats are a little quicker. I put this in because we do have that other leg to work. I want to keep the focus on the legs. Breathe. We have 1 more after this. Want to keep that neck nice and long. Good job. Put those weights down. And we're going to work that other side. So remember, this leg is close to the step and you're squatting into it. So you're going to reach around, lift that knee. Ready? Here we go. Now, we're going to do a few without the jump. You're just going to step, lift. Nice athletic arms. Notice that. I'm getting this knee up nice and high, so I want to work the core. Make sure you're not just bending over. Make sure you're bending the knees. Your legs bring you to the step. Energy comes up from the step or from the ground. I am feeling that leg. It's burning. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Grab 1 weight. I'm going to bring it down. Renegade row with a push-up. But you're going to be on that step. I'm going to do this on my knees. I have 1 hand underneath my shoulder, 1 hand off the step with the weight. So I'm going to do 1 push-up and a row. How are you doing? I want you to go nice and deep on the push-up. Working the back and shoulder, as well as the core, as well as that heart rate. Breathe. This is not easy. You only have to keep your hips stable. Keep your hips down. Four more. Turn it on, come on. 2 more. Last one. Woo. Put it down, take a little quick stretch back. And we're gonna come up. We're gonna do a cardio core exercise, and then we'll work that other side. So this one, you're gonna start down on the bench. This is a fun one. We're gonna do a roll back, come up, jump up. If you don't wanna jump up, just come right here, lift those knees, that's fine too. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Just make sure you keep your shoulders down with the hips. This can be a little bit bigger because you're gonna use momentum. All right, here we go. You're gonna lift those hips, come up, jump it up, sit down. Now, I like to hold on to the step behind me. I don't like to go too fast on these because I really like to get those hips way up and really jump on the way up. You're gonna work those hip flexors. You're gonna work your core. Ooh. And you wanna make sure you're safe. So you wanna make sure you're secure on that bench. So if you wanna take these a little quicker, you can. Again, here's your option. You can be right here, tuck. Another option, as you come up, tuck jump. It's a little bit more intense. If you want to do it, we'll try a few, go for it. Another option, very nice option, is you can do 2 knees, right? Anything you do with 2 feet, you can do with 1 each. Let's do one more. Woo. Good job. All right, grab that weight. We're gonna go to the other side. Remember, we have that push-up with that renegade row. And I love using this step for these. So have your knees apart. Again, you can do it on your toes. Set up your lower body first. You're gonna have the hips tucked and that arm is in line with the shoulder. So have that hand ready at the side. Here we go. Anytime you need to breathe, you can sit back and stretch. I want you to go deep on that push-up. I'm gonna give myself a little more room because I'm hitting my wall. But notice I walked out both arms. You want to keep that shoulder protected. Really pull with the back here. This is definitely a big time compound exercise. So much going on here. You have core, you have chest, you have back. Woo! Working one side at a time is a little harder too. You have to balance and manage it. So you don't lift the hip up. You don't lift the arm too high. I feel those shoulders. 2 more. Last one. Woo! Sit back and stretch. Well deserved. Come on up. Woo! Now, if you're moving around that step, please make sure that it's secure on the risers. I moved mine, so I'm going to just give it a double check. Always safety first. Always. All right. So remember that burpee? We're going to put it in. We're going to add weights. Let's grab your weights. We always have to add a little variation. All right. So this one, our feet are going to be straddling the bench. We're going to take those weights, 4 slow punches. We're going to bring it down, in, up. We may even add an overhead press. All right, so let's start down. Weights are on your step. Hands on your shoulders, under your shoulders are down. You're gonna go down and up. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Be careful when you lift those weights overhead. Again, another compound exercise. And you want to be really mindful on the punches because these are heavy weights, so they're a little slower. Make sure you bend those knees to get down and get those weights. I'm feeling it. Are you? Abs are tight. Remember how bending the knees? Break it apart. We have 2 more. Woo. These are harder than just doing straight burpees because you're adding weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them down. Woo. Nice job. All right. We're gonna bring it down to our bench and we're gonna do in and outs. It's another one for the core. So you're gonna have your hands behind you, but you're not gonna sink. The hands are really just there, almost like a tripod, like a little balance. This one's gonna get the heart rate up a little bit. You can definitely take breaks. Let's go for 3 sets of 8 to start. You're gonna lean back. Hands again, nice and light. Chest lifted. Legs up. Here we go. 1. These are just little shooters. Second set. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Hold it here. Catch your breath. We're going to do that again, but we're going to bring the knees in on an angle so you feel weights. Again, still quick. These are little shooters. Lean back, legs up, and bring it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Come on up. Ooh. All right. How are we doing? All right. We're going to hit those biceps. So grab both weights. And we're going to incorporate legs again. So we're going to pick it up on the step. We're going to do single curl with the palm up. This is like a sweeping curl with a side squat. So if you want to do it without the squat, that's fine too. Couple of shoulder rolls. This side, here we go. Don't worry about the beat. I'd rather you go a little deeper into that curl. Breathe. Feel those legs. Breathe. Squeeze that bicep. Keep your elbow in close. Sweep it. Go from a hammer curl to a palm up. 4, 3. See how they wind you? 2. Last one. Put them down. Woo. How are we doing on time? Good. All right. We're going to challenge that core a little more. We're going to do a one-hand burpee. So I'm going to move my step. Also challenges the shoulders. If you don't like it with one hand, put both hands down. So it's going to be down, back and in, up. I'm going to use one hand, but I'm going to come up with 2, go down with 1, up with 2. Just going to jump back and in. Let's start a few with both hands. So you're going to take your feet wide, down to that step. So you can be right here. You don't even have to jump. Now, I want you to turn on the core and go to 1. May slow you down a little bit. I like to have one hand by my side. Woo! One hand under the shoulders. Have a little trouble getting back there. That's okay. As long as that's good form and that core is in tight. Couple more. Woo. Last one. Good job. High fives. Have a seat. Grab your weights. Nice job. I'm going to have to move my step. I'm going to turn it. All right. Catch your breath. Little shoulders, and we're done. Woo. Grab your weights. Have a seat. We're going to do a chest fly with a leg out and in to challenge that core. If you want it, you don't have to. You can stay on tabletop, or you can have the feet down. Chest fly, a little harder. We're going to go down slow, slight bend in the elbow. Great for the chest and the shoulders. Great for the front delt. So we're going to start with your legs up in tabletop. Make sure your whole body is on that step. Breathe. Let's just do it without the leg extension. So you're just going to open and close. That's all it is. Chest fly. You want to keep the neck nice and long. Sometimes you have to go a little lighter on your chest flies. It's a little harder. And even though my legs are up, I'm feeling my core a little more here, even though I'm not actually doing the extension. Keep the neck nice and long. Now I'm going to add a single leg extension, adding a little challenge for the core. Now these are some of my favorites, this single leg, because I really feel like it slows me down, and I really feel those obliques. So you can stay here. We're going to do one more single each side and then do a double. Do another single. Now do a double. Go back to singles. You can start with that opposite leg. Now do a double. And go back to the single. So you can play it however you want. Again. You don't want to arch the back. You just want to lower the weights down to about bench height. We have one more set. And one more double and you're good. And bring those weights in, lift your head, roll it up. Woo. All right. We have one more challenge, and it's a cardio challenge, and then we're cooling down. This is a good one. It kind of pulls everything together. Kind of feel like, you know, really tough when you do this one. You have two options here. You can either do a wide mountain climber, or you can do an up and over. So it's going to be a short interval, maybe 30 seconds, because this is a little harder. All right. So let me show you the first option. Hands on your bench, your back in a plank. You're going to start here with your right foot to the side of the bench. You're going to jump to switch, jump to switch. Now, if you don't like that jump, just take it here, step, totally fine. Or if you want to do a regular mountain climber, do a regular. Okay, your other option is your hand's gonna be under you, and you're gonna kind of kick your butt as you bring the legs to the other side. I'll show you two options on this one. Option one is easier. One foot at a time, right? You can always modify. Option two, you're on your tippy toes, and you kind of fly over, all right? So I'm gonna do that option. Again, pick whichever you want. Get that water in. This one's gonna be maybe 30 seconds, that's it. Ready? Pick which one. You have your options, you have your plan, and your mindset. You're gonna finish strong. Hands under your shoulders, wherever you are on that step. 4, 3, 2, breathe, and go. Woo. Keep going. Working that core, working that heart rate. Last push. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. High fives. Recover. Good work. Keep your feet moving. Woo. Good work. We're going to stretch it out. Grab your water. March it up. How'd that feel? Feels good to do a little burst at the end there. Good. Side to side, slow. Slow. Keep your chest up. You should feel fantastic. We got it all in. We did a lot in a plank position, which hits those shoulders, hits the core. Last one. Take a deep breath up. Straddle that bench. I'm going to take a deep breath up. Bring your hands down above the knees. Bend the knees. Round and flat. Further slowing that heart rate. Now, I try not to drop my head too much here. So you can keep a gaze forward. In the warm-up, we might drop that head a little more, but the heart rates are up. You need to manage that heart rate. So feel like you're scooping that belly all the way up this time. Shoulder roll. Good job. Take one foot up on the bench if you have it. Stretch that hamstring. You can reach down for that toe, pull it in. Roll it up. Come up on top of the step. Take that foot that was off, about a third of your body weight on it, and press that heel down. Bring the opposite arm across. Stretch. A lot of balance work going on here. So if you feel a little off center, just use your core and then find that balance. Bring that same arm up, stretch that tricep. Press that elbow in and down and release it. Step carefully off the step. Let's take it to the other side. If you feel like going down to that toe, go ahead. Woo. No matter what time of day you're doing this, give yourself a pat on the back. Sometimes people just don't have time in the morning. I love the morning. Come on up. Because it kind of sets your tone for the day. But if you only have night, that's fine too. Go with what you have. Maybe that's a good way to end your day. And then you'll have some dinner. Lead to those healthy choices. Always, when you have a workout in, it definitely leads to other healthy choices. Don't forget to put about a third of that body weight down with that heel coming off the step, stretching out the calf and the Achilles. Release it. Feet together on the step. Inhale, come about halfway down. See how that feels. If you want to take it all the way down, take it all the way down. Let everything go here. Again, if you need to bend those knees, that's fine. And then you're going to cup those elbows, soften the knees, and just rock side to side. Again, a little bit of a balance challenge if you're up on the step. Make sure your core is turned on. And then lower the arms and slowly roll it up. Last thing to come up is your head. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, lace the fingertips behind you for my favorite stretch of all time. Press the back of the heel or the back of the hand down. Open the chest. Tuck that pelvis a little bit. It's a great stretch. If you don't have a lot of time, pick this stretch. It opens the chest. Sometimes you feel your chest crack a little bit. Makes room for the breath. And it just feels good if you do a lot of sitting or driving or at a computer all day. And then bring it forward, round the back, shoulders down. Scoop out your belly here. You can even take this side to side. Center up, inhale. Exhale, one more deep breath. Hands to your heart. Put a little gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout physically and mentally. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy. Thank you.